Well, guys, it's Lee, TR8 Vegas. I wish I had some better news with this video, but here I am, pulled off to the side of the road. Well, literally in the middle of the road, but there's construction barriers, so there's only one lane open for the turners. Thanks to the tourists who helped push my car over here from that light. Right on the strip. This is Las Vegas Boulevard. There's Mandalay Bay. There's Luxor. Turns out my clutch went out. Now, there's going to probably be a lot of you Triumph aficionados who say, well, you know, if you've got a leak in the gearbox, eventually all the oil leaks out, your clutch sticks in gear. You can't get it out of gear, and then it burns closed, and you keep driving, your clutch is gone, and you've got a several $1,000 fix. However, my car wasn't really leaking. Maybe I saw a drop or two, but I just went to AMCO and had a transmission service. They filled it up with the proper fluids, not transmission fluid, and it was full. And after that, you know, no leaks. And maybe, like I said, a drop here, a drop there, but just like individual little drops. And it would sit there overnight. And when you see one drop and it sits there overnight, I'm like, one drop, big deal. But obviously it was leaking more than I thought or more than I saw or noticed. And yeah, luckily when it got stuck in gear, I just literally turned it off. I was able to kind of force it a little bit into neutral and had some guys push it over here. I didn't drive it really at all. Maybe like 2 seconds after it stuck, I noticed it was in first and it wouldn't get out of first. So I drove it for like 5 seconds. I was right at the light there and I stopped, turned it off. And when I turned it off, I was able to kind of force it back a little bit into neutral, and that's it. Had a guy push it. Didn't even turn it on. So hopefully my clutch is still good. We'll figure out what's going on, and I'm going to take it back to AMCO. They have agreed to work on my car. Thank you to them, because there aren't many people who will. But I mean, it's just a regular manual transmission. You know, it's not anything fancy. This isn't a Lamborghini or something, you know. So and shout out to my dad for helping me with the tow truck, because I was recently laid off of my job, you know, timeshare, and the marketing company left. It's Vegas. Even though Vegas isn't slow, I'm not going to lie and say, oh, Vegas is dead. It's not, but it's definitely slower than it's been the past couple of years. If you compare this to 10 years ago, 20 years ago, if you compare this to 2019, before COVID, we're busier than we used to be, but you know, compared to the last couple of years, yeah, we're down. And so the marketing company left and they laid a bunch of us off, you know, reduction in workforce, nothing I could do. My unemployment hasn't kicked in yet. It probably won't for another week or two, so my car is just going to sit there until I can get it paid off. I was supposed to do a car show this Saturday, Henderson Hot Rod Days. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. I mean, I've literally been using my savings to live off of, you know, the past couple weeks since getting laid off. And now I don't have any extra money right now. My dad is paying for the tow truck. Shout out to him to get it over to AMCO so they can at least look at it and start working on it. And hopefully my unemployment will kick in sometime in the next couple days. I don't know. It's been approved. But, you know, stuff takes time. They got to, you know, confirm my bank account, I guess. Their system has to make sure it's good and stuff. Even though my claim's approved, you know, I hear it could take up to a week or two, maybe 3 weeks before, you know, the money actually shows up in my account. So it is what it is, guys. I wish I had better news, but here I am, stuck on the strip. Stuck on the strip. That didn't, SOS, baby. If anyone, you know, knows anyone who you know, just have them reach out to me. Like I said, AMCO's good. You know, they got really good guys, and I'm at a really honest AMCO shop. I think they're all honest. But I haven't been to all the Amcos, you know, so I can't guarantee they're not, you know, some bad franchises out there. But the one I go to on Valley View here in Las Vegas, it's been around forever. It's family owned and operated, you know, and they worked on my car before, like I said, when they drained and flushed and redid the transmission fluid. Not even a month ago. Barely a month ago, if that. So, dang, man. And I don't even ride the car hard, you know, because it's my daily driver. I take care of it. Look at how clean it is and everything. Man, hand detail, you know. This car's never been through a car wash in 43 years, and it never will under my watch. I hand detail it with the best products. Dang, and I was supposed to be in a show this weekend, this Friday and Saturday. Well, Henderson Hot Rod Days, it looks like you're officially canceled unless I can work a miracle somehow with Amco and get some money somehow to get this car fixed and get it fixed in time to be in the show. Alright guys, well, like I said, I wish I had a better update. Have a good day. I know I haven't been much with the videos. I was gonna buy a dash cam once my unemployment kicked in and save up a little money and do some driving videos for you guys, and I was gonna do weekly updates, but literally there's been nothing to update. I mean, this car's been working great, you know. I did have the alternator fixed. Shout out to Alternator Depot over on Sahara and Lamb, I think it is. Yeah, it's Sahara and Lamb. They fixed it, which was just replacing it with a new one. Big deal. It wasn't that hard of a job, and you know they're the ones who would actually do that when a lot of shops didn't want to touch my car for some reason. It was a, you know, easy job. They had it done in less than a day. So shout out to them. They diagnosed it one day, had it fixed the next day, man. You know, and the part was readily available at AutoZone. So shout out to Rapid Radiator. They're in North Town over on Las Vegas Boulevard in Cheyenne, Pecos area, right around there. I had a bypass hose that was leaking. They said, well, you know, this isn't available. It's kind of custom hose and no one makes them anymore. But you know what? We'll figure it out. We'll get it done. Less than a day they had it done, you know. And it didn't cost me an arm and a leg either. So shout out to them because I had a coolant leak. They fixed that right away. So, I mean, you know, this car really isn't that hard to work on. Even though it's old, even though the parts are hard to come by, you can still get them. And other parts like hoses and stuff, they can be made, you know. So the electrical's good now. The wiring is good. The alternator's good. It's charging good. It's just a dang clutch, man. Must have had a leak more than what I saw. Just a drop every day or two is. I should have figured there's something more going on. I figured, well, drop isn't gonna do anything, you know. It's not gonna run out with just a drop here, drop there. And I figured next month it's gonna be 60 days. I'll go back there and have them just check it out, but. Yeah, I didn't make it that far. Made it about 30. Alright, well, I haven't even got it registered yet. October 9th is my appointment with the DMV. I'm supposed to go get it inspected and then, you know, take it in there to change the title to my name and everything and get it registered. Dang, I've been driving this for 60 days, man, and this is the biggest issue I've had so far. So, we'll see what's going on. Getting a lot of looks, a lot of people saying nice car and all, but yeah, well, it would be nice if it was still drivable. I was supposed to be working at a convention over here in Mandalay Bay. I picked up a last minute thing because, well, when you're unemployed, you pick up what you can get, but it doesn't look like I'll be doing that, so no work at all now. Dang it. Well, it is what it is, guys. Thank you so much, and have yourself a good day.